सान्द्रानन्दावबोधात्मकमनुपमितं कालदेशावदिभ्या निर्मुक्तं नित्यमुक्तं निगमशतसहस्रेण निर्भास्यमानम् अस्पष्टं दृष्टमात्रे पुनः उरुपुरुषार्थात्मकं ब्रह्मतत्त्वं तत्तावत् भाति साक्षात् गुरुपवनपुरे हन्त भाग्यं जनानां बाहुद्वन्द्वेन रत्नोज्ज्वलवलय भृता शोणपाणिप्रवाळेनोपाता वेणुनाळी प्रसृतनखमयूखाङ्गुली सङ्गशारा कृत्वा वक्त्रारविन्दे सुमधुरविकसद् रागमुद्भाव्य मानैः शब्दब्रह्मामृतैः त्वं शिशिरितभुवनैः सिञ्च मे कर्णवीथि.
Gurupavanapure Hantabhagyam Janana. Namaskaram to all the Astikas. Rasa Panchadhyay is over. Now, this Dashakam, Bhaṭṭatiri explains the death of three people. One is Sudarshana, the other one is Sankhachuda, and third is Arishta. So, as Bhaṭṭatiri takes, we too shall go in the same flow. Iti tvairasa kulam ramita vallabhe vallavaha kadapi puramambika kamiturambika kanane sametya bhavata samam nishevya divyotsavam sukham sushu puragrasid vrachamupagranagastada. Tvai iti ramita vallabhe. You were entertaining the gopikas rasa kulam, to the point where they had reached the zenith of bliss. Rasakulam kadapi vallavaha sametya bhavatam samam. They were in that state of bliss. Once what happened? Kadapi vallavaha sametya bhavata samam. Those gopas who were accompanying you, Ambika kamituhu puram. They all came to the temple of Ambika, who's Parvati, Katyayini. Ambika kamituhu puram, Ambika kanane, in the forest called Ambika kanan, in that forest called Ambikavanam, Nishevya divyotsavam, after celebrating the holy festival. They were there in the Ambika kananam, in the Ambika temple, after celebrating that holy festival. Sushupuhu, sukham nishi, they were comfortably sleeping in the night. Tada ugranagaha agrasit vrajapam. A fierce snake came and seized Nandagopal. It caught Nandagopal, Krishna's father. Samun mukha mathol mukhaira bihite pitan tasmin balat amunchati bhavatpade nyapati pahiti taihi tada khalupada bhavan samupagamya pasparshatam babhau sacha nijam tanum samupasadya vaidyadharim. Atha tasmin amunchati sati. That python did not release Nandagopa, despite abhihate api balat ulmukhaihi, though beaten forcefully by the torches. That didn't release. Taihi Nyapati Bhavarpade. Immediately the Gopas and the Gopikas, they started crying and they sought refuge in you. Bhavarpade Nyapati. In your feet they sought refuge. Pahi Pahi Iti. What did they say? They opened their mouth and said, Krishna, protect, Krishna, protect. So when they said, Krishna, protect us, Tada Bhavan Khalu Samupagamya. At that time, you started approaching. You indeed approached. Tam Samunmukham Grasane Tam Samunmukham. Now, to that snake you looked, graciously looked, that was hell bent on seizing and consuming Nandagopa. Pasparsha pada. Pasparshan is touching. He touched that snake. Pasparsha pada with your foot. Saha cha babhau samupasadya. That python too, that snake too, samupasadya, reached, was in a bright state. Nijam tanum Vaidyadharin. In the form of a Vidyadhara, it took form and left that python body. Sudarshana prabho nanu sudarshanakhyosmyaham munin kvachidapahasam sa ihamam vyadhurvahasam bhavatpada samarpanadamalatam gatosmityasau suvan nijapadam yayau vrajapadam cha gopa muda. Hey Prabho, Sudarshana Dhara, the one who sports the chakra called Sudarshana. Hey Krishna, Aham asmi nanu Sudarshana kya. I too I am called as Sudarshana. Kvachit apahasam munin. Once I had laughed at the Saptarishis. Thereby, te vyaduhu mam vahasam iha. They turned me into a snake because of their curse. Gadaha asmi amalatam. Thereby now I have attained purity. I have attained freedom. Bhavat pada samarpanal. Because of my association with your holy foot. Bhavat pada samarpanat stuvan iti asau. Thereby this snake which got its release earlier, which was called Sudarshana, because of the Shapam given by the Saptarishis, now attained Mukti because of Pasparsha, Krishna's touch, especially with his foot. So Bhavarpada Samarpanat Stuvan, thereby he started praising. Iti asau yayau nijapadam. Thereby he went to his own abode. Gopaha cha muda yayuhu vrajapadam. Now, the Gopas also were relieved that there is release of Nandagopa. They were not bothered about who praised whom. For them, they pleaded to Krishna. Krishna achieved whatever they all wanted. Yayuhu vrajapadam. Kadapi khalu sirina viharati tvai jahara dhanadanugaha sakila shankha chudobalaha atidrutam anudrutastamata muktanari janam lurojita shiromanim halabhrideja tasya dadaha. Kadapi khalu tvai sirina. When you along with Balarama, hey Krishna, when you along with Balarama, viharati sati stri janaihi, were sporting with the women folk, saha Sankhachuda dhanadanugaha. Dhanada is Kubera. Dhanadanugaha is a servant of Kubera. What is his name? Sankhachuda by name. Kilajahara abalaha. He started kidnapping some of these women. Athatvam anudrutaha atidrutam. You started chasing him. That particular Sankhachuda with great speed. Rurojita tam mukta nari janam. You killed him and released these women who were crying. Jadadaha tasya shiromanim halabhrite. This particular Sankhachuda had the crest gem. So that was taken away and it was presented to Balarama by you. Dineshu cha suhrijjanaihi sahavaneshu leela param manobhava manoharam rasita venu nadamritam bhavantam amiri drisham amara amrita paranadainam vichintya kimu nalapan virahatapita gopikaha kimu taha gopikaha. What all did that Gopika na alapanne virahatapitaha, not lament in that pangs of separation, vichintya bhavantam manobhavam manoharam, thinking of you, who's very captivating, leelaparam dineshu cha. What all they experienced earlier, they were trying to remember, relive their past. Dineshu cha vaneshu suhrijjanaihi, in the forest along with their friends. Rasita Venu Nadamritam. Every time they would listen to that nectar that would emanate in the form of mellifluous music from your flute. Amrita Parana Dayinam. And they are providing a feast. Parana. It's a feast. Dayinam. Amaridrisham. So, in the eyes of the Gopikas trees, what all? Here there are two sets of women. One the Gopikas trees, second the Apsaras trees. So even the Apsaras trees cannot obtain what the Gopikas trees obtain, is Bhaṭṭatiri's point. Then he continues, Bhojaraja Mritakastvatha Kvachita Kashta Dushtapata Drishtirarishtaha Nishtura Kritira Pashtu Ninadaha Tishthate Sma Bhavate Vrisharupi. Atha Kaschit Bhojaraja Bhritakaha. So, a certain attendant of Bhojaraja comes up. Arishtaha tu Kashta Dushta Pata Drishtihi. Now, Arishta by name. So, this particular minion who was serving Kamsa was called Arishta. Kashta Dushta Patha Drishtihi. He set his eyes on an evil path. What was it? Tishthate Sma Bhavate. He stood confronting you, standing in front of you as a Vrisharupi, in the form of a bull. Nishtura Kriti, frightening in appearance. Apashashtu Ninadaha, producing all fierce sounds. He stood like that, like a large bull. Shakvarotha Jagadi Dhritihari Murtimesha Brihatim Pradadhanaha Panktimashu Parigurnya Pashunam Chandasam Nidhimavapa Bhavantam. Atha Yeshaha Shakwaraha. Shakwaraha. Now, this particular bull called Arishta, who is also, there is a double meaning. So, all the names used in the shloka are names of meters as well in Samskrita Prasodi. So, he says, Shakwara, like the Shakwara, this bull, Yeshaha Shakwaraha. Shakwara is a meter, Shakvari. Jagadi Dhritihari, the one, this bull will take away the courage of all beings, at the same time, who controls the meters of Jagati and Dhriti. Pradadhanaha Brihatim Murtim. How did he appear? Huge form he had appeared. Brihatim. What is the other meaning? Brihati is also the name of a meter. Ashu Parigurnya. Quickly he drove away. Pankti Pashunam. Those huge assembly of cows. So Pankti is also the name of a meter. Avapa Bhavantam, approached you. Nidhim Chandasam. You were the repository of all Vedas. Tungashringa Mukhamashvabhiyantam Sangrihya Rabhasadabhiyantam Bhadra Rupamapi Daityam Abhadram Madrayanna Madayaha Suralokam Tvam Amadayaha Suralokam. You delighted the gods. Rabhasat Sangrihya Mardayan, getting hold and crushing. Tam Daityam Abhadram Abhiyam. This particular Asura, who was extremely inauspicious and fearless. Bhadra Rupam Api, although having the auspicious form of a bull, because a bull is supposed to represent Dharma. Tunga Shringa Mukham, having horns at the end, which was so tall and sharp. Abhiyantam Ashu, and who came rushing towards you fearlessly. What did you do, Krishna? Chitramadya Bhagavan Vrishaghatat Susthirajani Vrishasthitiruvyam Vardhate Cha Vrisha Chetasi Bhuyan Moda Ityabhinutosi Suraistvam. Hey Bhagavan, the one who's possessed of all 6 attributes, Vrishaghatat Adya, by killing off the bull today, Vrishasthihi, in the position of Dharma. In the position of Dharma, Vrisha, when you had killed in the form, thereby, Vrishasthitihi, Ajani Susthira Urvyam. So the position of Dharma was established because Vrisha represents Dharma. By killing this Vrisha, Arishta, you establish Dharma. Bhuyan modaha vardhate. So great joy arises. Vrisha chetasi cha chitram. In the mind of Vrisha, What a wonder! Iti asi abhinutaha suraihi. Thus you were praised by the gods. All of them, they praised you. Aukshakani paridhavata duram vikshatamaya vimoksha vibhedi. Ittamatta hasitaihi saha gopair gehadastvamava vatapuresha. Hey, Aukshakani, oh those herds of bulls, yuyam paridhavata duram, ran far away. Iha ayam ukshavibhedi vikshatam. Seeing, looking at this slayer of bulls, because Vrisha, this Arishta came as a Vrisha, as a bull, and got destroyed. Looking at this, the other bulls ran away. Hey Vatapuresha, hey Krishna of Guruvayur, Tvam Gehadaha Saha Gopaihi. Thereby you went safely back home with your Gopas. Atta Hasitaihi Itham Ava Mam. Thus, joking, thus, oh, the other bulls ran away. Did you notice? You are enjoying with them. Why don't you protect me? Avamam itham. Thereby you protect me, says Bhaṭṭatiri in this particular Dashakam.
कल्याणरूपाय कलौ जनानां कल्याणदात्रे करुणासुधाब्दे कंवादिदिव्यायुधसत्कराय वातालयाधीश नमो नमस्ते. नारायण 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 नारायण